Now, yep. They're switching. They're switching it, so it was.
Okay, she said, in case you did not hear that, Sabrina cannot guard. Well, I don't can guard, but she can sure go out and drop 32 points on y'all's asses last night in 19 damn minutes.
Angel Reese recently made waves during a game in the Unrivaled League when she told Sabrina Ionescu that she can't guard me. That comment caught on video definitely didn't go unnoticed.
That is so true. Angel Reese said Sabrina can't guard. Sabrina can't guard, then drops 32 points on you. I mean, karma. All I'm going to say is karma, and that's fine. Like, I'm cool with trash talking and in karma. I have no problem with Angel Reese doing this, by the way. I have absolutely no issue with Angel Reese. Go and talk your SH1T. That's fine. That is absolutely fine. Sabrina Ionescu straight away coming onto Twitter.
Fast forward to the game itself, and instant karma hit hard. Sabrina's team went on to win. And let's just say they didn't just win, they dominated. Sabrina's performance was incredible. She hit 7 out of 10 three-pointers, proving just how dangerous she is from beyond. The Archangel's bold statement about not being guarded didn't exactly age well as Sabrina ran the floor and made sure everyone saw who was really in control.
Like, we're watching Sabrina Ionescu just cook. But, like, what Sabrina was doing in the third quarter was stupid. Or in the third and fourth was stupid. Like, shooting running threes. She was just like, this was her first game back after going to Paris. And obviously being called out for that. She cooked. Like, 7 of 10 from 3. How many deep threes did she shoot? Like, obviously, she went and hit this, like, one-leg mental shot. Like, Lexi Hall. Like, that's as good. Lexi Hall almost did the, like... She basically did the Hailey Van Lith. She just threw her hands in her like, what can I do?
And the best part, Sabrina went straight to X, formerly Twitter, and posted a simple LOL in response to Angel's comment, letting her game speak for itself. Sabrina's performance overshadowed Angel's trash talk completely. There's no denying who the star of that game was. But here's the thing, despite that embarrassing loss, Angel Reese continues to run her mouth after every game. Her team has only won 1 game so far this season, and yet she's still talking smack to every opponent it's starting to raise. Questions: what exactly is she thinking with her team struggling? You'd think she'd focus more on getting the wins and less on the trash talk.
She ran a clinic on Angel Reese in the Rose, BC last night, and it is hilarious. So Angel ran her mouth right there about Sabrina this morning. 9:12 a.m., laugh out loud. Sabrina Ionescu right there. Yeah, she crushed them.
Angel Reese has been struggling in the Unrivaled League, and it's hard to ignore just how rough her performances have been so far this season. For someone who came into the league with a lot of hype and the expectations of carrying the league, her impact on the court has been underwhelming. Her team has only won 1 game so far, and that's a major concern considering the talent she brings to the table. Despite being known for her physicality and aggressive play style, she's been inconsistent in terms of scoring and defense.
Reese does not belong in this league. Angel Reese, this league is a paycheck for Angel Reese.
Getting compared to the likes of Caitlin Clark. But let's be real, there's no comparison. Caitlin Clark has established herself as a dominant force in women's basketball in a way that Angel simply hasn't yet. Caitlin's performances at Iowa and Indiana have not only earned her countless accolades, but have also turned her into a national star. She's been able to sell out arenas with massive crowds showing up to watch her play, and her games are consistently televised on major networks. Whether it's her deep three pains, clutch moments, or her leadership on the floor, Caitlin is a proven player who has captured the attention of basketball fans everywhere.
Unfortunately for Angel, she was caught on a hot mic last night during a timeout running her mouth about one Sabrina Ionescu, and my goodness, that was a mistake. All right, that was a bad idea. All right, because not only did Angel Reese lose this game, Sabrina Ionescu is still scoring on them right now.
In stark contrast, Angel Reese is currently playing in the Unrivaled League, a league that is still struggling to gain traction in terms of viewership. The arenas are small with only a fraction of the attention Caitlin Clark draws. And despite all the hype surrounding Angel Reese. Her performances on the court haven't yet matched the kind of star power that Caitlin Clark exudes every time she steps on the floor.
I just saw the ratings. So, obviously, we made a video on this one here, 180, 120k. The scariest thing is that the Rose and Lunar Owls game had 89,000 people. There were less than 100,000 people watching this game. I mean, that is crazy.
Angel Reese has been quick to talk about her talent and how amazing she is. But when it comes to her actual performances, she just hasn't been able to shine despite the confidence she exudes off the court. On the floor, she's been inconsistent and often struggles to make an impact. When her team needs it the most, she's been hailed as one of the brightest stars. But when the game is on the line, it's been clear that she's not always stepping up to the challenge. One of the most telling moments this season came when Angel Reese literally shied away from taking layups in critical moments of a game, passing the ball off to her teammates. Instead, a player with her size, strength, and skills should be taking those shots with confidence. Yet Angel hesitated, and it was a clear sign of her lack of aggression and ability to seize control when her team needed her to. Rather than stepping into the spotlight, she was more than happy to pass the responsibility off to others, something you wouldn't expect from someone who claims to be such a dominant force.
Angel Reese not featured on the 1v1 graphic. You take a look at the pods, we have it broken down into 4 pods worth of players. And if you take a look, folks, Angel Reese, she's good on Unrivaled. She'll pass on Unrivaled. Her 1v1 skills is just little to be desired.
This hesitation to take on those high-press situations has been a recurring theme. Instead of being the leader she talks about being, she's been avoiding key plays and leaving her team to pick up the slack. That's not how true stars act, and it's becoming more and more obvious that Angel Reese hasn't yet fully figured out how to carry her team in the way some of the league's biggest players do. She's talented, no doubt, but talking about being great and actually proving it on the court are two very different things until Angel starts to step up and take those key moments like the layup. She's been avoiding. Her performances will continue to fall short of the expectations she's set for herself. Angel's shooting has been a problem, especially from long range. She struggled with a few more shots than usual going in compared to last season, but overall hasn't been able to take many. In addition, her decision making on offense has been shaky, leading to turnovers at critical moments in games. Her defense effort hasn't been much better. She's been caught out of position too many times, and opposing players have found ways to exploit her weaknesses.
But Angel Reese specifically has been brutally exposed, and her own fans have stopped watching her in this thing. They have stopped watching. How do you know? 89,000 viewers last Saturday when she was on TV. 89,000.
More than just her stats, it's the lack of impact on the floor that's been noticeable. She's had trouble establishing a presence on both ends, especially against tougher opponents. It's also clear that the pressure of being one of the league's most talked about players hasn't helped her handle adversity. Well, when things aren't going her way, she struggled to keep her head in the game. This all came to a head during a recent game where she was benched for stretches of the second half by her coach. A rare move for a player with her reputation. And while players like Sabrina Ionescu are stepping up and leading their teams, Angel's team continues to falter under her leadership. It's also worth mentioning that just last week, Angel got benched by Lexi Hall. Lexi, by the way, is a player who really deserves more game time. Angel's benching was just another reminder that her play isn't matching her words. And then this week, Sabrina Ionescu owned her on the court. That's got to be tough for Angel to swallow. Like
Angel Reese played over Azare. Like, they started Angel Reese in the fourth over Azare, and look, Angel Reese had a horrific game. Like, a terrible, terrible, terrible game.
Lexi Hall has proven time and time again that she deserves more game time, yet Angel Reese keeps getting the nod ahead of her. Let's not forget that Lexi really stepped up last season, and much of her growth can be attributed to the mentorship and guidance of Caitlin Clark, who helped her develop into a much more confident and reliable player. Lexi has shown that she can be a major contributor both offensively and defensively, yet she often finds herself on the bench watching as Angel Reese gets more minutes.
You got to be on the court with Caitlin Clark, and you also struck up a friendship with her. Can you talk about how important it is to have that camaraderie on and off the court?
I think it was important to get to know her off the court because I do think that, connections, getting to know people really play a part in the success of teams. And it's really awesome to get to know her as well because, she's a great person, but you have all these expectations put on her and our team has put on her and fans have put on her. So to see her kind of be so mature in that transition, it's been really awesome. And I'm just really proud to, have her on the team, and it's been exciting.
Even when Lexi finally gets her chance, like when Angel Reese was benched in a recent game, she makes the most of it. She doesn't shy away from the opportunity. She steps in and shows what she can do. Lexi's performance was a breath of fresh air. She became one of the best players on the floor, knocking down crucial three-pointers, playing tough defense, and making smart decisions. Her ability to hit those big shots and take control of the game proves she has what it takes to be a key player. Meanwhile, Angel Reese's inconsistency continues to cost her team. When Lexi's given a chance to play, she steps up and performs at a high level, something we just haven't seen from Angel consistently this season. Lexi's growth and poise on the court, especially in high-pressure moments, shows she's capable of being a game changer. It's clear that she's ready for more minutes, and honestly, it's hard to understand why she's not getting the time she deserves. If the team wants to have a better chance of winning and putting together solid performances, Lexi Hall should absolutely be getting more game time. It's frustrating to see her talent go underutilized when she's shown she can thrive when called upon.
Angel Reese, 3-on-3, part 3, let's get it! Going back to old reliable, layup, bang! Most athletic sequence of our lifetime, gallops. Giddy up, horsey, giddy up. Here we go, Hezzy crossover. Oh no, double dribble! Bang! If they coming to watch you too, why is the arena empty, man? Shot, rebound, okay, hook, totally legal, layups. Bang, bang, bang! Love Point Angel. She does great things like this crisscross Buffalo Wild Wings hot sauce. Put it in a cup, lick it up, butter pecan, bang!
Whilst Angel Reese is making comments mid-game, whilst her team is losing, Lexi Hall is staying concentrated and ready. She doesn't trash talk and actually lets her hooping do the talking. Angel made it clear that she didn't think Sabrina had what it took to defend her, and she was talking all this trash whilst her team was behind on the scoreboard. As the game played out, it was Sabrina who had the last laugh, and Angel was left looking pretty. Foolish Sabrina's team absolutely dominated, taking down Angel's team to rose in a commanding victory. And it wasn't just a win, it was a statement. Sabrina's performance was lights out, while Angel's team struggled. Yet again, Sabrina proved that she could guard anyone on the floor, especially Angel, who was kept in check for much of the game. Despite all of Angel's talk before the game, it was clear that Sabrina was the one who was playing at a different level, leading her team to the victory.
Oh, watch what you're doing. A little bit like Caitlin Clark. You piss her off, she's going to crash you. Let's check this out real fast. I mean, holy crap, folks.
Shooting. Whittles the deficit slightly for Rose.
This young lady is a total badass. Watch this.
Right now, winning score.
I mean, seriously. Are you kidding me? Look at this bank. Boom. Come on. Yeah, let me go ahead. Yeah.
Angel's team walked away with another loss, and it's hard to ignore how her words about Sabrina not being able to guard her only added fuel to the fire. Sabrina had the last laugh, and honestly, it wasn't even close. The Phantoms beat the Rose, and Sabrina made sure everyone knew who was really in control. Angel Reese might be running her mouth, but the truth is her team can't back up the talk, and her performances haven't matched the hype. Meanwhile, Sabrina Ionescu continues to show why she's one of the top players in the league, both on the court and in the smack talk department. Angel Reese is arguably the most overrated athlete in all sports. She's incredibly unathletic. She has no skill, no post-game, and that's why she hates Caitlin Clark so much, says Jason Woodlock about Angel Reese. So at this point, it seems clear that Angel needs to focus on her basketball game rather than trash talking. The smack talk isn't helping her team, and with performances like the one against Sabrina, it's hard to take her word seriously when she's not backing them up with her play. If you enjoyed, leave a like and subscribe. More videos are on screen now.
Angel Reese is arguably the most overrated athlete in all sports. She's incredibly unathletic. She has no skill, no post game, and that's why he hates Caitlin Clark so much. Says Jason Whitlock about Angel Reese.